Okay, welcome back. Okay, welcome back. All right, let me just set this up here. I'll be right there. Oh, lowly grunt will be right there. There we go. Lowly grunt will be right there. Echo, echo. Just getting the game started. So, you'll notice I land always in the center. That's true, I do land in the center, but also there's another thing that may not be so obvious, is that I always tend to land in the same spots. And the reason for this is that I have practiced that landing. Okay, I've landed there many times. So, one of the things that many players make a mistake in is they don't have a plan. And that starts with the beginning. Every plan has a beginning. And where you land is kind of the beginning of your battle plan. Okay? Most people, they follow a conventional wisdom. They land somewhere on the edge of the map or a point of interest, or somewhere where there's a boss, a medallion, a quest, something that they think will give them an advantage. Okay, let me just see what's going on here. Are we live? There we go. Okay, we're live. So let's get into a match. There we go. Nobody in the chat. Here's your chance to talk to a famous streamer. Just join my chat one day. Well, I'm not a famous streamer, so I guess that's a flawed theory. But if you ever want to talk to me, there's always the chat. Or leave a comment on YouTube. Oh, coffee is good. Okay, we're in the game. Can I adjust my tone? We're going to talk about strategy here. And one of the main things to understand is this is not me, my strategy. I'm not a strategist. I am just using Sun Tzu's Art of War to illustrate my understanding of this point. Playing for as long as I have. So, it's not like Sun Tzu, you can read The Art of War yourself, and you can come to your own conclusion. And this is kind of what I've done. Well, I didn't read it just for Fortnite, of course. I read it many years ago. But of course, since I'm a gamer, and a game is kind of a battle, I think about it once in a while. Oh, and I took Aikido, which is a martial art. And in a martial art, you study martial things, which is fighting, battles. And, it's an Asian thing, so, my sensei would talk about, sort of, an Asian kind of way. Now here's the art of deception. Actually, sorry, messed that up. So what I want to do is I want to leave both doors open. So what I want to do is So you see, he was deceived. He was deceived by the fact both doors were open. Because when people see that, they assume the person came in one door and went out the other. They assume that person is no longer in the building. Elvis has left the building. Okay, they just assume that without thinking. I'm still getting an echo. Okay. So, that's a form of deception in the battlefield. Okay? And when that happens, quite often what happens is people will be in a rush. They won't be thorough. So they'll just assume and move on. Now, what this has allowed me to do is to get into the top, into land. This allowed me to get into the map. And not get killed. Because if you're not in the game, you can't do anything. Now, I don't want to fight here. For lots of reasons. I am not ready. Okay, now I'm finally in a bush. Actually, I messed up. I should have drank the shield stuff back in the shack. Carried more stuff with me. So my tactical error there. I'm busy talking, not thinking. It's alright. So it doesn't matter anyways. The reason it doesn't matter is because I'm not expecting to have the best loadout right now. It's not part of my strategy. My strategy is to pick up guns later as I go along because there will be lots of stuff. Either I'll run across stuff as I'm trying to zone, or I'll run through other people's loot pools. I might even get the odd kill and, get stuff from that person. Alright, halfway home. So this is the first part of the strategy. Okay. Is to land. Not get eliminated on the landing. So you need a place where you can do that. And I would recommend some sort of high ground because then you can look around. Now, it does come with a risk, you know, you can look around, but people can see you too, so you can't stay there for long. So if you can get a chest on the high ground, take a quick look. Now, the other part of having the high ground is that now people have to get up to you, which is not easy, especially in the early part of the game when people don't have a lot of mobility, they don't have a lot of weapons, okay? So you have a tact, you have the advantage of the terrain, okay? The terrain favors you, okay? So that's an advantage. So if you have a gun and you are aware of them and they may not be aware of you, and you have the high ground on the terrain advantage, this gives you the ability to win the fight or at least survive the fight. He who knows when he can fight and when he cannot will be victorious. That's classic Sun Tzu. He who knows when he can fight and when he cannot will be victorious. Chapter 3. Landing in a hot zone when unprepared is a bad engagement choice. Okay? And, you know, honestly, it's always going to be a bit of a risk. Okay? So, if you land in a contested area, you may not get the gun. And there may be no room for retreat. Okay? And if you die early in the game, especially in a tournament, that could be the difference between making the cut or not. Okay? You know, you have to appear at points which the enemy must hasten to defend and move swiftly to places where you are not expected. Okay, so I didn't have an advantage there. He was going too fast. He was jumping up and down. I don't have the best. I only got one gun, really, and the bone. So I had no real advantage there. And honestly, there's still 34 other players in the match. I am in no position to lose a fight here yet. Okay? For what? One kill? It's not worth it. Lose a whole war. Fucker. Well, so much for that, man. He got lucky there. Well, I didn't get lucky. I didn't even make top 25, man. That was the worst showing I've had in a long time, man. Man, oh man. That sucked. Well, we're just going to spectate this guy. And I'm just going to go cry in my whatever. dead now, eh? Oh, he jumped just at the right time. Oh, he got that guy too. But look, he's 57. He's a warrior. He's got 7 eliminations. He's a player. What's he gonna do here? He needs some health. Slow it out. He's got long range, medium range, and short range, and the pom-poms, mobility, and minis. And he's using a car. So yeah, this guy's a classic player. He wants to heal up the car. Oh, and there's his victim. Uses the truck for cover. Headshot. Bang. Very methodical player. The way I should be playing. 57. Back. Overshield. Zone, has high ground, looking for his opponent. There he is. He's going to take the headshot right there. 57. He's done. All right, he's got 9 kills, and there's 2 players left. He's in a good position to win this game, too. He's got high ground, and he's got the vehicle. And the invisibility medallion. Looking around for people. He's aggressive. He's confident. He's got it, he thinks. Oh, now he can heal. Wow, that took a while, bro. Yeah, I know the medallion's around him somewhere. Let's get back to his truck, I'm assuming. Oh, yeah. Oh, what's he gonna do? He needs a wheel. What's he gonna do? Is he gonna park on the side? No! Why would he? He lands the truck on the island. Well, that's pretty cool. I didn't know you could do that. Oh, and there's the scanner. What the heck happened there? They got all those medallions. That was kind of handy. He's gotta get the zone. He's looking. He's gonna take the truck off the island. There he is. Okay. Wow. That's pretty interesting. In a bush. Oh, he cracks the bush. He's methodical. Oh. Not the driver Cato is. Well, then again, he's got no front tire. Is he gonna switch vehicles? Yeah. Oh. Oh, come on, man. I don't know about that. That's a little suspicious, man. He didn't miss any of those. Well, maybe the third or the fourth of 5 he missed. Now he's slagging it now. It's him and that guy. And he's got advantage. He's got the terrain. He's got good cover. The zone's pushing him. The other guy towards him. He's got good cover. Yeah, this is his to lose. Yeah, he's emoting. All right, imaginary Jed. Good luck.
Yeah, he's emoting.
Oh, don't leave your cover, bro.
All right, imaginary Jed. Good luck.
Are you baiting him?
Oh, don't
Covering the flank. Nice zoning. Keep to this. Yeah. What are you gonna do? Now what? Don't have high ground here, bro. Oh, he's moving with the zone. Oh. He'll do anything to get high ground here. Nice. Oh, keeping the advantage. See, and the guy knows his terrain well. At least he knows the principles of staying on the high ground and watching the choke points. Where is this? His opponent is good too. He's managed to evade being seen for quite a while now. There he is. There he is. So he's not even close to leading. What's going on? And he lost 40 health there. Wow. Oh, and the guy's got a scanner. Where is he? He thinks he's... There he is. He was right. He was right. He was right. Oh, he's cracked. He's cracked. He's in the zone. Storm. He's playing. Oh, yeah. See? Oh, no way. I don't believe that, man. He's going to push for sure. With a shotgun, though. Wrong gun. Wrong range, buddy. Oh, yeah. See, look at these shots. Are just hard to believe. Yeah, see. His aim is just unreal. Little, I couldn't aim that well, man. I'd be lucky to get half those shots. All right, we're out. Congratulations to Imaginary Jed.
All right, we're out.
And my echo. Congratulations to Imaginary Jed. And my echo. That sucked, man. 31st. Man, that's the first time I've lost a game in a long time. And with a crown. Thanks a lot, Epic. And with a crown. Typical, eh?
Thanks a lot, Epic.
Oh, well. So much for the matchmaking.
Typical, eh?
Holy grunt. Still just a